Hello dear student, myself Kanchan Vishramji Kumbhalkar, Assistant Professor of Sri Shivaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Akola. This is the 11th lecture of MSc First Year Paper 1 Inorganic Chemistry 1, 4th Unit B part, that is Metal Ligand Equilibria in Solution. This is the syllabus of 4th unit B part. Some point has been completed in a previous lecture. In this lecture, we will discuss with the factors affecting the stability of complexes. So let's start with the various factors affecting the stability of complexes. The stability of complexes depend upon the following different 7 factors. First, the major factor is that the nature of central metal ion. Second one is the second major point is that the nature of the coordinating group, that is ligand. Third, the environmental factor, that is temperature and pressure. Fourth one, concentration. Next, nature of ion outside coordination sphere, solvent, and the pH. So let's start with the first point, that is nature of the central metal ion. This point affects the stability. So let's check out the first point, that is the nature of central metal ion. Basically, we know that in a complex there are two elements. First one is the metal, second one is its ligand, which is present in a coordination sphere and out of the coordination sphere, means primary valency and secondary valency. So the most important point which affect the stability of complex is that the nature of central metal ion. The first sub point of the nature of central metal ion is the charge and size. In general, the metal ions with a larger charge and smaller size form more stable complexes. A smaller but more highly charged cation permits a more closer approach of the ligand and large electrostatic attraction resulting from large charge on the cation give a more stable complex. Suppose we are considering two general metal. First one is the M, suppose for example Ca, and another one is the scandium. Means when we are considering the calcium and scandium, if both having the same charges, that is +2 charges, then we compare the sizes. Those are in a less size gives a better stable complex. But if we are considering to another pair, that is scandium 2 positive and titanium 3 positive, in this case if the sizes are considered as the same, then we are considering the charges on the metal. Means in a simple way it has been stated that larger the charge on metal is a significant for that of the good quality or the stable complex. Similarly, if the metal which is having a less size is a result as a great stable complex, means the greater the charges, more stability, lower is the size of metal, central metal atom, greater is the stability. Means charge upon size is directly proportional to the stability of complex. If we want a greater stable complex, then we must have a high charged metal with a less size or atomic radius. In other word, we can state that greater is the charge density. Charge density means it is nothing but a ratio of charge and the size of central metal atom. means greater is the charge density on the central metal ion, greater is the stability of its complex, means greater value for charge and lower value for size. In other word, the greater is the charge and smaller is the size of an ion, greater is the stability of its complex. Charge and size factor on combination give the ionic potential. What is meant by ionic potential? Ionic potential, it is nothing but a charge of metal upon radius. A large value of ionic potential, that is polarizing power of cation, correspond to the more stable complex ion. If this ratio is greater, means ionic potential is greater, and if ionic potential is greater, the more stable complex formation takes place. Means in another way, the charge on metal ion must be having a higher value as compared to the size or the radius of central metal atom, which has been observed in this table number 1. In table number 1, it shows a effect of charge to radius ratio on the stability of some hydroxy complex. When lithium combined with OH negative, there is a formation of LiOH. Calcium, that is CaOH by 2. So these are the central metal ion which is having a particular charge, that is Li2 positive, Ca2 positive, Ni2 positive, and etc. So in this case, when we are considering the various central metal atom having a various charges and various sizes, the charge has been increases. Here lithium having a +1 charge, here calcium and nickel having a +2 charges. So in this case, we are comparing the ionic sizes and charges also. So ionic charge is 1 divided by 0.6, that is equal to 1.7. The ionic potential is 1.7 and its stability is 2. Next point, the charge is 2 because calcium 2 positive divided by its ionic radius, it is equal to 2. So as compared to 1.7, obviously 2 is greater, its stability constant and order of stability is greater as compared to the previous one. So as there is a, we are moving toward the next Ni2 positive because it is having a greater ionic potential value than the previous one, it giving a stability constant, that is 3 into 10 raised to the power 3, and we know that higher the value of stability constant, greater is the stability of complex. So this is the first sub point of the nature of central metal ion, that is charge and size of central metal ion, which affect the stability of complex. Next point is electronic configuration of the central metal ion. In case of the metallic ion which have the same radius and same charges, for example Na positive and Cu positive, they are having the both positive 1 plus 1 plus charge, and they are about a same ionic radius also. Similarly, another pair is calcium 2 positive and cadmium 2 positive. In this case also they are having the same radius and same charges. So in this case there is no difference of ionic as well as there is no difference of charges and no difference of radius about. So we have to compare it in the sense of its electronic configuration. The outer electronic configuration of ions play an important role in determining the stability of the complexes. The complexes which give by metal ion possessing inert gas, that is 8 electron ions, or pseudo inert gas, that is 18 electron ions, and pseudo inert gas plus 2, that is 18 plus 2 means 8 electron, 18 electron and 18 plus 2 electron ions are considered as the less stable than those given by the transition metal ion which have n-1d orbital available for accepting the electron pair donated by the ligand. Means as compared to completely occupied, that can be considered as the incomplete, or the orbitals available for the accepting the electron pair donated by ligand is considered as the much more stable. But in which cases? Where the ion charges and sizes are comparatively about exactly equal, comparatively considered as a equal. The stability of high spin complexes of Mn2 positive up to the Zn2 positive is also give a variation. Another point is that the stability of high spin complex. We know that what is meant by high spin complexes. High spin complex means when the central metal atom is surrounded by the weak ligand, then the electron has been put in a d orbital with a first of all singly and then doubly. Such type of complex is considered as the high spin complexes. Now we are comparing the high spin complexes ions between the Mn2 positive up to the Zn2 positive, and it gives a variation, or it gives a order, that is zinc having the highest, means greatest value, and this order, that is Mn2 positive is less than as compared to the Fe2 positive, is less than as compared to the cobalt 2 positive, then nickel 2 positive, then Cu2 positive, then Zn2 positive. This series, this order is also known as the natural order or Irwin-Williams order of stability. So in this case, the zinc complex is counted as the maximum stable complex. Next one, the stability constant of the complexes given by the transition metal ion for the equilibrium can be given as, this is the order various, where the central metal atom combined with the ligand, here we take example of H2O, there is a replacement process takes place and there is a formation of the n numbers of ligand get connected with that of the metal and the H2O is replaced from this. In this case, the stability constant of complex given by the transition metal D ion for the equilibrium for this reaction is given in order of this, that is the stability is greater for D1 as compared to D0, then D2 as compared to D1 and so on. But in this case, there is a one, D3 is greater than D4 and another is D8 is greater than D9, greater than or equal to. So in this case, it may be D8, it may be greater than D9, or sometime D9 is greater than D8. So it is not having a uniformity. So in this case, the D0 up to D0 to D10, that has been continuously increasing. But one most important point is that the D3 is greater or sometime less than also, but D3 is greater than D4 and D8 is greater than D9. It is because of, or it is expected when the Jahn-Teller effect is low and the coordination number is 6. So the sequence, however, is expressed when the Jahn-Teller effect is large or the coordination number is 4. Means in this case, the remaining sequence is very much true for the Jahn-Teller effect, which when large and coordination number is 4, means the D4 is greater than D3 and D9 is greater than D8. In case of when the Jahn-Teller effect is large and coordination number is 4, and but the D3 is greater than D4 and D8 is greater than D9 is because of the Jahn-Teller effect is low and coordination number is 6. So this is the another point, that is electronic configuration of the central metal of iron, which affect the stability of complex. Another point is that electronegativity. We know that the bonding between the central metal ion and ligand is to some extent due to the donation of electron by the ligand to the metal ion. The strength of bond between the central metal atom and ligand, it is because of the donation of electron from ligand to the central metal atom. Now, if the capacity of the central metal ion is of a higher electronegative, means the central metal ion is very much strong affinity toward the electron, or the central ion having a strong electron attracting tendency, means it easily accepts the lone pair of electron from that of the ligand. So hence there is a much more easiness in between formation of bond in between the central metal atom and the ligand. So hence due to which we can state that the complex is more stable. So hence the electronegativity of central metal ion favors the stability of complex. More the electronegativity of central metal ion, more is the stability of complex. So this is the third point, that is electronegativity of central metal ion. Next one is the ionization energy of the central metal ion. Generally, the stability of complexes given by Mn2 positive ion, which has been increases with the increase of first plus second ionization potential for Mn2 positive ion. Now, what is meant by first of all first and second ionization potential? We know that to remove a electron there is a requirement of energy, and that energy is known as the ionization potential. The potential or the energy required to ionize the metal ion into the ion is known as the potential, ionization potential. If we remove a first electron, then it is counted as the first ionization potential, means M get converted into M plus, M positive, then the potential required to convert M to M plus, that is known as the first ionization potential, because we just remove one single electron. But when we remove the another second electron from the same ion, that is M plus, now M plus get converted into the M2 plus, means already one electron has been lost there. We again try to remove another electron, means we want to remove a second electron from the same metal ion. So we required a more energy as compared to the previous one, and this is known as the, because we are removing a second electron, hence it is known as the second ionization potential. And if we are considering this factor for that of the stability of complex, it has been stated that increase in stability of complex is affected by that of the increase in value of first and second ionization potential of that particular ion. Means it has been stated that we increase the stability by increasing the increasing the ionization potential of that particular ion. Now next point, the class A and class B metals. There are two scientists, that is Chat and Ireland, which has been classified the metal into three categories. First one is the A, second one is B, and third one is the borderline, on the basis of their electron acceptor capacity or properties. This classification is given as a normal valence state which has been considered here. So let's check out what are the class A metals. Class A metals are hydrogen, the alkali and alkaline earth metal, and the element from scandium to chromium, aluminium to Cl, Zn to Br, iron, Sn, Sb, I, and lanthanide and actinides. These all are included in a class A metal. Next one is the class B metal, that is Rh, Pd, Ag, Ir, Pt, Au and Hg, and the borderline is Mn, Cu, Tl, Po, Mo, Te, Ru, tungsten, ReOS and Cd, that is cadmium. So these are the three categories: class A metal, class B metal and borderline metals. Class A metals form more stable complex with ligand having the coordination atom from the second period element. For example, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. Means class A is very much compatible with the ligands which having a second period element, that is nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. For example, we combine a scandium with that of the NH3 with a ligand NH3. In that nitrogen exists and this is a class A. Therefore, it gives a more stable complex. Means for a class A metals which form a more stable complexes with the ligand having the coordination atom from the second period element, that is nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, than those of an analogous ligand in which the donor atom is from third or later period. Means second period elements are very much convenient for the stability of complex when they get combined with the class A metals rather than second, third or next periods. For example, potassium, for example, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, etc. Next one, about the class B metals. Class B metals have the relative stability reverse. Means the class A and class B are characterized by their stability order on the basis of their nature. So class B having the class B metals have the relative stability reversed as compared to the class A. The next one, there is a class A and class B which has been having a various stability orders. This has been given, that is fluorine F negative having a much more stability as compared to the Cl negative as compared to Br negative and I negative. Similarly, the second, that is oxygen, is much stable as compared to the sulfur, then cellium, then T, and finally the N is much more stable as compared to P, As, Hb and Bi. So for the B metals, if the ligands from the whatever the ligand which is connected with the A class metal, they are giving stability. For example, F negative is the most stable. So F negative for the B metal is least stable. Means whatever the criteria for that of the A, that has been get reversed for that of the B. So class B metal are characterized by the presence of number of d electron beyond an inert gas core. These d electron are used to form a bond with the ligand atoms. Hence the stability of complex of class B metal results from covalent contribution to the metal ligand bonds and from the transfer of electron density from metal to ligand via bonding. Hence, the most stable complexes of the class B metal are formed with the ligand like PMe3, S2 negative and I negative. So, I negative is the best option. Then phosphorus is considered as the best option with a Me3, and the sulfur is also considered as a good quality of the ligand for the stability of complex with that of the B class metal. Which generally in this case, because of the vacant molecular orbital of lower energy, this is the most important factor for that of the stability of class B metal. So this is all about the nature of central metal ion which affect the stability of complex. In the next lecture, we are dealing with another important point, another important factor which affect the stability of complex is that the nature of ligand. So, up till then, take care, be safe, stay safe. Thank you very much.